Good afternoon, everybody. I want to go through one more time here and show you how I do my coin roll hunting. And I use this. This is I've got to have. This is a 20 powered magnifying headband, so I can really get down there and see what the coins are, and instead of pawing through them and trying to catch every date. Excuse me. What I do is I make stacks of particular years, searching for potential double dies and errors and varieties. And I do it the same way, and I've been doing this way since 1966. I lay the roll out, and then I'll grab generally 14 or 15 pennies or nickels, lay them out in a single file, and there's a nothing. Looked like it was going to be a wheat. I'll grab, these are 98 through 2000s over here. I've got 72s and 95s. Canadians here. 88 transitional errors here. The wheats are sitting over there in the corner. I did find, this is the second time I've done this video because I made a mistake. And this is there's a wheat penny right there at 46. I found this. This is the first King George V find I've had in a long time. But this is a 1920 Canadian. And that's, I don't find these. I find King George VI, later years of King George, but I was surprised to see that. That was in the, I think, 5th or 6th roll that I did. But 88s, 92, 75, and the formative years. All Canadians here, except this little guy. 98 through 2000s, wheat pennies over here, and anything else that I see that catches my eye that needs further scrutinization, then I'll do that. Scrutinization? Scrutinizing. Is scrutinization a word? I write books and I don't know what words are anymore. The 82, we all know finding an 82 small date, 82D small date is going to be pretty insanely, no, it's not going to happen. I don't bother with I generally don't bother with any of the shield pennies. I know there's varieties and such. The formative years, I generally I'll just look at it with a loop while I'm searching rather than throw them into a double die, potential double die stack. But I'm throwing them over there today just because I've been looking at so much stuff lately. My eyes are getting tired. The 83s, I can tell a zinc from a copper generally as soon as I see it. But if I have any doubt, then I'll pull it aside and weigh it. But generally, I don't have to. I mean, you can pretty much discern a zinc penny. Those ugly zinc pennies. They can be in circulation for a year and look like they've been out there since 1909. Any chemical that hits them, or it'll stain them or corrode them, and they're just awful looking coins. I don't like the shield pennies design at all. But that's basically how I do it. Last night I learned something. I've been doing this forever. And Paula Bloom, I was going through coins on the scope when we were doing a hangout session with CJ and DeCone, and who else was out there? Ken Peavy, Amy was out there. It's always nice to be in a chat with Amy. And we were just round-robining and Mike Badger, just yapping about this and that. And I was going through some coins under the scope. And I came across the 59 with a die chip in the 9. And Amy said, take a look at the B in Liberty, too, because a lot of the 59s that have die chips in the 9 will have one in the B in Liberty. I did not know that. I didn't know that. And I checked it, and I put it under the scope, and there it was. They all saw it. There was also a die chip in the B. So you learn, you can be out here for decades and you're still going to pick up different things, or maybe you just don't hear about certain varieties or errors or cuds and things like that. But it's fun regardless. 88s, I get generally right around 90 or a little more. 98 through 2000s. I don't find many Williams. I think I found 3. Look at that. There's I should have put up one. I have all the cameras hooked up, but I should have put one up for real close-ups. This is what I'm talking about. This has been in circulation. I'm sorry about the light. There's not much light up here, guys. But this is a formative year. Look at this. It's been sitting in a junkyard with a bunch of other metal corroding the daylights out of it. These are the nastiest looking pennies. The government, well, it's money, so it doesn't matter. It's spendable. That's how I do it, and I find this to be the most efficient way. And I only look for particular years generally. The wheat pennies just go into a 40s and 50s bin and a 20s and 30s bin. The better wheat pennies will go into I've got a separate box for them. I don't save really any zinc pennies at all, because they just, I don't know, I don't like them. Some of the varieties are nice, and I haven't found too many varieties in the zinc to date. So, but that's it. I find it to be efficient, quick. You use the headband magnifier to give you just a little oomph on your eyesight, along with a loop. I keep a loop on hand at all times, and you can really see, plus the scope is over here as well, but you can really see with the loop and the headband magnifier. You can get through coins quicker than just using your eye, and they don't cost anything. You can get a decent headband magnifier, or even a jeweler's double eye magnifier for anywhere from, gosh, I think they're as low as 10, 12 bucks now, on upwards of, whatever. They go pretty high for the special ones, but 15 bucks for a headband magnifier will certainly get you through searching your coins. You get a nice close-up view of them. In my position where I'm at now, I'm putting a studio in the basement, but where in my position here, I have to stoop over quite a bit on this desk. My head's up here. I'm way up here. You can see how much higher I am. I can get it up there. My camera is stuck on the thing. But I bend down. It kind of wreaks havoc on the neck and the back sometimes when you sit here for 5 or 6 hours. That's disgusting, isn't it? 5 or 6 hours. But then again, after talking to some of these people, it looks like you guys are out there a lot longer than I am even. Paula certainly is. I think if YouTube ever went down, I think that poor woman would probably have a stroke. She'd probably lose her mind. But that's it. Lay them out, check them out, sort them out, and that's going to go. I'll make a video on that and be done with it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share, and I shall see you later. I'm going to change this outro screen. It's time for a new one. Have a great Tuesday afternoon, guys. See you later.